Hey, this is Eric Anderton, the Courageous Entrepreneur, and what I'd like to talk today about is how to overcome your midlife crisis without buying a sports car or getting a divorce. And you think that may be kind of a funny topic, but really the topic I want to discuss and get into is all about how you maintain your energy as an entrepreneur. Because as the leader of your company, you're responsible for the vision, the direction, and ultimately the success or the failure of your company. So it's essential that you maintain your energy, your purpose, and your vigor. And what inspired me to put together this little video here is a movie or a documentary I watched. It's called Design is One. You can check it out on Netflix. It streams. And it's really awesome, man. It's about Massimo and Leila Vinelli, the designers. Massimo died in 2014. Just an awesome dude. But the great thing about Massimo is that when the video was shot, he was in his 80s. And it was really all about the contribution that he made in so many different areas of design, all the way from a logo to a cathedral. And I was so inspired by watching a man at his age with such energy and vigor and vitality. And I began to think about what was it or what is it that really helped him to be that vigorous and that energetic. And I want to share that with you. So there's three aspects for you really maintaining your energy. And again, keep this in mind. It's vital for you as a leader to be able to maintain your energy for the benefit of your organization, your customers, and the future of your business. So let me break it down for you. There's three aspects that you really want to get into here. The first one is competency. The second circle here is collaboration. I had to think there for a moment. You see that? The second one is collaboration. The third one, contribution. So the three keys to you maintaining your energy and continuing to lead your company effectively is competency, collaboration, contribution. Think about the middle of the circles here. Right here is a deep well of energy. It's a deep well of energy. So let me break it down for you. Competency is a key. You know why people lack a lot of energy and frankly happiness in their lives? Is because they're not very good at anything. Have you ever noticed when you get good at something, you draw pleasure from it? Even if the getting good part is painful, there's lots of pleasure in that. One of the things about Massimo that I noticed in the video is that he was extremely good at what he did. And it wasn't just a sort of a superficial technical goodness, but there was a deep philosophy that he had which affected everything that he designed. And because he was so grounded and so competent, he was able to design a variety of different things, all the way from logos to cathedrals, like I said earlier. What about you? Think about your competencies. If you've started a business, you're competent at least at one thing. You have some sort of technical expertise or an ability to sell or something. Because if you're in business, you're good at something. That's why people are giving you money. What are you doing to develop that competency? So a lot of times in business, what happens is you just kind of go along, but you know really that you're not excellent in what you're doing. And I want to encourage you to focus on developing your competencies on a consistent basis. So let me give you a practical application for that. When did you last read a good book, either in your area of expertise or in business in general? If you are an entrepreneur in business, you need to be reading every single day. You need to get off of Facebook, forget about Twitter. Don't worry about how many people are, you're liking your tweets and all that kind of stuff or retweeting you. And, don't worry about the stupid sitcoms that you can watch on TV or something like that. Sit down for 30 to 60 minutes a day and read. If you just do that one thing, it can help incredibly to increase your competency. Get into the conversation of all the great thinkers about business, about your area of technical expertise, and develop your competency as you read and learn from their competency. That's the first thing you need to do. Also, how you can develop your competency is by going to workshops and getting out there and getting new ideas. 30 to 60 minutes a day, constantly developing your competency. From that, you're going to be drawing new ideas and you're going to be able to draw new energy. Okay, now, once you have that competency piece, Collaboration is absolutely essential. One of the wonderful things about Massimo is he was the designer and very much the creative force behind the business that he and his wife Layla had. But you know what Layla was? She was the practical one. Massimo would come with a design and Layla would look at it and say, you know, that kind of sucks. You shouldn't use that one. And so Massimo trusted her instincts, trusted the way that she looked at design, and they were able to form an excellent team. Who are you collaborating with that takes you to the next level? Who are you choosing to associate with? Think about the networking groups you're involved in. Do you network with, people who take you to the next level, who push you forward, who challenge the way that you think, who help you to really become a better business person? Are you networking with those types of people? Do you have those people in your organization? Perhaps it's your business partner or one of your key executives who really help to collaborate with you and complement you and take you to the next level. Who are you spending time with? Because that collaboration piece is absolutely essential. We are social animals at the end of the day. And if you isolate yourself, and that's one of the things about, overindulging in media, is that we spend all of our time looking at other people's excellence. Have you ever thought about that? When you watch sports all the time, what are you looking at? You're looking at excellence in action. When you look at movies, to put a movie out, that's excellence in action. But we as human beings, we should be the ones who are creating excellence as well through our competency and our collaboration. And from that excellence, what do we draw? We draw a ton of energy. And then the last part that I noticed is this idea of contribution. When you watch the movie, again, it's called Design is One, you get this idea from Massimo that he took delight in the fact that his designs had an impact upon other people's lives. For instance, he designed the signage for the New York City subway system and the maps and all those kinds of things. So whether people realized it or not, they were being impacted by him every single day. Now you think about it. Remember Gladiator back in the day, what Russell Crowe said, "What we do today will echo through eternity." I want to encourage you, your life can echo through eternity. As you are competent, as you are collaborating, you can have an awesome contribution to the lives of other people. There's an old saying, it is more blessed to give than to receive. You know where you draw a lot of energy from in your life? It's from giving, from contributing, okay? And so think about that. Are you committed to that contribution? Are you so developing yourself that you're able to make a contribution both to the people you work with, to your clients, to the industry that you're involved in? All of these things should be happening in your life. Because if you're competent, if you are collaborating with the right people, you will then be making a contribution. And if you put these three things together, what do you get? You get a deep well of energy and a deep well of meaning. And it's one of the keys for you to overcome the midlife crises and the challenges that we all go through. And just let me encourage you, if you're going through a sort of a down period in your energy, don't get discouraged by that. It's normal. We're human beings. We go up and we go down. Do you remember being a teenager? That was tough, right? Remember that old Smith song, "I wear black on the outside because black is how I feel on the inside"? And if I seem a little strange, well, that's because I am. That was teenage years, right? Sometimes later in life we get into those spaces as well. But this, again, is a key to help you to overcome that and to help you to continue to grow as a human being and continue to make a great contribution and continue to live a life of energy and contribution. Competency, collaboration, contribution. Check out that movie again, by the way. Design is One. I just love it. I keep talking about it because it's so cool. If you want to further talk about this, go over to Courageous Entrepreneur on Facebook. Like Courageous Entrepreneur page. Feel free to interact with me. You can also go to courageous-entrepreneur.com. I'd love to get to know you a little bit more. I help entrepreneurs to really get clear on their plans and their priorities so they can drive the profit of their organizations. I'm passionate about helping organizations and entrepreneurs really take their businesses to where they want them to go so they can have the time, the money, and the freedom they're looking for. Again, my name's Eric Anderton. I hope this is helpful to you, and I hope that you're able to draw deep energy that can impact others positively. Thanks so much for checking out this video.